Welcome to Eden Stories, where faith comes alive through powerful dramas. Today, we bring you The Prodigal's Return, a heartfelt story of mistakes, forgiveness, and the boundless love of God. Stay with us to the end. You will be inspired, encouraged, and reminded that no matter how far we fall, God's arms remain open wide. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment so you won't miss any of our upcoming stories.
Dad. Mom. I've been carrying something in my heart for a while, and I can't hold it in anymore. I know it might sound unusual, and maybe even a little harsh, but I need to be honest with both of you. Dad, I don't want to wait any longer for what belongs to me. I want my share of the inheritance, right now, not later. Michael, son, you need to think carefully about what you're asking. An inheritance is usually given when a father is gone, when his season on this earth is over. But here you are, asking me while I'm still alive. Tell me, son, what makes you feel this is the right step for you at this time? Dad, I've thought about it deeply, I promise. I feel like staying here is holding me back. I don't want to keep living under rules, routines, and waiting for things to happen. I have dreams. I want to explore the world beyond this home. I want to live life on my terms, to find success for myself. And I believe I can only do that if I have what is mine in advance. I know it sounds bold, but I'm ready.
Michael, listen to yourself. Do you hear the weight of the words you're saying? Your father has cared for this household with wisdom and sacrifice. Everything you see, he worked for it little by little, season after season. And now you stand here, asking for a piece of his life's labor, as if tomorrow is promised and you can spend it however you please. My son, life is not as simple as you imagine.
Mom, I know you think I'm being reckless, but I'm not a little boy anymore. I don't want to spend my best years watching time pass me by. You and Dad chose your path and built this home your way, now let me choose mine. If I stay, I'll always feel like I missed my chance to try. I'd rather go, make mistakes if I must, and at least know that I lived. Michael, I won't hide my disappointment. Not because you want to be independent, that desire is natural, but because you believe freedom comes from possessions rather than wisdom. You think money will open doors, but son, money without discipline is like water poured into a basket. It vanishes, leaving you thirsty again. Are you truly ready for what you're asking? Yes, Dad. I've waited, and I'm ready. I don't want to wait until you are gone before I step into the life I see for myself. I believe this is my time. Please, trust me.
My child, my heart trembles. You say you know what you're doing, but the path you want to take is filled with shadows you cannot see yet. There is safety in counsel, there is covering in family, and there is wisdom in patience. If you take what you're asking for now, I fear it will not lead you to the freedom you desire, but to burdens you never imagined.
Mom, I love you, and I hear your concerns, but you must also trust that I need to find my own way. Maybe I'll stumble, maybe I'll rise, but it will be my journey. Please don't hold me back. Very well, Michael. If this is truly your request, then I will not chain you to this home. A father can guide, but he cannot force a grown son's heart. Just remember, every choice you make carries a harvest. Some harvests bring joy, others bring tears. And when the day comes that you reap what you have sown, I pray you will remember this conversation. Lord, you see my heart. A father longs to protect his children from walking into harm, but I know I cannot live their lives for them. Give me wisdom, Lord, and keep my son even when he strays. Michael. If this is truly what you want, then take it. But I must say this clearly so it never leaves your memory. Money is a tool, not a master. It can build or destroy, heal or wound. If you let greed, pride, or reckless living lead you, this inheritance will not bring you freedom, it will chain you faster than iron. Still, as your father, my doors remain open. No matter where life takes you, no matter how far you go, this home will never be shut against you. Thank you, Dad. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I know you think I'm rushing, but I promise you I won't waste this. You've always provided for us, and I respect that. But I need to prove to myself, and maybe to the world, that I can stand on my own feet. Don't worry, I'll make you proud.
Michael, listen to your father. You are speaking with the confidence of youth, but life does not bend so easily to our plans. A man can think he holds the world in his hands, and yet in one season lose everything he thought was secure. My son, will you not reconsider?
Mom, I know you worry because you love me. And I love you too. But please, don't think of this as me abandoning you. Think of it as me discovering myself. You've always taught me to believe in possibilities. That's all I'm trying to do, step into them. Michael, do you even hear yourself? Father's money isn't a game. You talk like you've already conquered the world, but you haven't even fought a single battle yet. You think freedom is found in coins and bills? Brother, freedom without wisdom is just another name for slavery. I can't believe you're doing this while Father is alive and well. It feels like disrespect. David, you don't understand. Just because you're content staying here, working the fields, following Dad's routines, doesn't mean I have to do the same. We're different. I don't want to live and die in the same place without ever seeing what's out there. Call it reckless if you like, but it's my choice. Enough, sons. Each of you has spoken your heart. Michael, you are determined to go. David, you feel it is wrong. I hear you both. But as a father, my role is not only to instruct but also to release. If the young bird refuses to remain in the nest, the father must let him fly, even if the skies ahead hold storms. Michael, I give you this not as a man who agrees with your choice, but as a father who loves you enough to let you learn. Go, if you must. And remember, no matter how far you wander, the path home will never be closed. This will not end the way you think, brother. But when the storm hits, don't forget the hands you've brushed aside today.
Michael. Seeing you pack this bag feels like watching a piece of my heart being carried away. You've always been the lively one in this house, the one who made the rooms echo with laughter. And now, you're about to walk out that door into a world you barely know. My son, don't forget who you are. Don't forget the values we planted in you since childhood. And above all, don't forget God. When the world offers you shining distractions, remember that they fade quickly, but God's light never goes out.
Mom, I know this is hard for you. But please don't think I'm leaving to abandon what you and Dad taught me. I've carried your words all these years, and they'll keep carrying them. I need to find out what life holds for me beyond these walls. You've always prayed for me to grow, to see greater things. That's what I'm going to do. I'll be fine, Mom. Really, I will.
My child, don't confuse chasing after the world with chasing after destiny. Not everything that glitters is meant for you. I've seen strong men fall because they thought the world would welcome them with open arms. The same world that smiles at you today can spit you out tomorrow without mercy. Please, Michael, if ever you find yourself alone or broken, remember this house is still your home. And remember that prayer can lift you when nothing else can.
Mom, you've always been my anchor. I promise, I won't let go of everything you and Dad poured into me. I may be going far, but your voice and your prayers will follow me. And if the road gets hard, I'll remember what you said, that I can always come back home.
Then take this, son. It's just a handkerchief, but let it remind you that your mother's love and prayers are with you, no matter how far you go. May it remind you that even if you fall, God's arms are wider than your mistakes.
So, it's really happening. You're actually leaving. Michael, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, this isn't wisdom. You're chasing shadows, and I fear those shadows will turn into storms. But since you won't listen, at least remember one thing, don't despise the home you left. When your pride is tested and the world proves harsher than you think, remember that father and mother are not your enemies. David, I know you think I'm making the biggest mistake of my life. Maybe I am. But I can't live in fear of failing. You've chosen to stay here and build with Dad, that's your path, and I respect it. But I need to walk mine. I'm not running away from you all. I'm running towards something new. I hope one day you'll understand. Michael, the time has come. Go, if you must. But never forget, you are not only my son, but also God's child. The world will try to strip you of that identity, but hold on to it. And remember, no matter where your journey takes you, the road home will always remain open.
Michael in a new town and is surrounded by people, enjoying himself as if life is perfect.
Michael, my man. Ever since you came into town, you've been living like a king. I mean, look at you, new clothes, the best wine on the table, bills always paid on time. You've got the city at your feet. If I didn't know better, I'd think you owned half this street. Why should I hold back, Chris? Back home, every day felt the same, work, chores, endless routines. Here, I finally feel alive. I've got the money, I've got the freedom, and I intend to enjoy every single day. No more limits, no more waiting. This is what life is about, celebrating, tasting everything the world has to offer. And you're doing it right, my friend. You see, money isn't meant to gather dust in some box. It's meant to flow, to move, to make people notice you. Right now, everyone in this place knows Michael, the generous one, the man who never lets a glass go empty. Stick with us, and we'll make sure you never get bored. Bored? With friends like you too, boredom doesn't exist. Back home, I was warned about how dangerous the world can be. But honestly, I think they exaggerated. Look around. Life is good, people are smiling, doors are opening. This is the future I've been waiting for. I'm not just living, I'm thriving. Michael, you're a rare one. Most people hold on to their money like it's their lifeline. But you let it flow. That's why people love being around you. You're not just rich, you're generous. And trust me, generosity will always bring you friends. Exactly. What's the point of having if you can't share it? Let them talk about responsibility and caution. I'd rather be remembered as someone who lived freely. My father tried to warn me about the dangers of money without wisdom, but I think he underestimated me. I know what I'm doing. I won't let anything trap me.
What seemed like freedom was only a trap in disguise. For a moment, Michael believed he had found life, but what he found was only a mirage. Friends who cheer you for your wealth will vanish when your wealth is gone. The path of reckless living is wide, but it always narrows into sorrow.
Michael, I need to say something, and I hope you won't take it the wrong way. You've been spending a lot, more than I've ever seen anyone spend in such a short time. Every night it's food, drinks, clothes, parties. I know it feels good now, but money doesn't last forever. Be careful, my friend. Life has a way of turning tables when you least expect it. Chris, relax. I've got plenty. Do you know how much I left home with? More than enough to last me. And even if it finishes, I'll figure something out. Look, I didn't come here to count pennies and worry about tomorrow. Life isn't meant to be lived in fear of what might go wrong. Life is for enjoyment, for tasting all the good things while you can. Why should I hold back when I finally have the chance to live freely? Exactly. Chris, don't spoil the mood. Money is like water, it flows. If you try too hard to hold it, it slips through your fingers anyway. Better to let it flow and enjoy the ride. Michael's doing what most people only dream of doing, living like a king while he can. I don't want to sound ungrateful, Michael, you've been generous to us, more than anyone I've ever met. But I agree with Chris. I've seen men who had twice what you're holding now, and in a blink, it was gone. The same friends who cheered them at the table disappeared when the plates went empty. I don't want to see that happen to you. You all sound like my parents. Warnings, lectures, endless advice. But let me ask you this, what's the use of saving for a tomorrow you might not even live to see? My father hoarded, saved, and worked day after day, and what did it bring him? A quiet life in the same place, doing the same things. That's not the life I want. I want memories, experiences, stories to tell. And I intend to get them while I can. So please, don't worry about me. I know exactly what I'm doing. Michael, that's just it. You think you know, but sometimes what we call freedom is really just a chain waiting to tighten. I can't force you to see it now, but remember my words when the laughter fades. Life doesn't keep giving without asking for something back. Then let it ask. I'll be ready. For now, let's toast to life, to freedom, and to friends who make the journey sweeter. Tomorrow will worry about itself. Tonight, we live.
The downfall begins.
This can't be right. Just a few weeks ago, I had more money than I could count. Every night was a celebration, every day full of life. How did it all disappear so quickly? I thought I had enough to last, enough to build a new life. Now look at this, barely enough for a meal. No, this can't be happening. Not to me.
He picks up his phone and begins dialing his friends' numbers, but none was taking the calls.
Really? After everything? I paid for their food, their drinks, their fun. Night after night, I was the one they called brother, the one they praised for generosity. Now that I need them, they're too busy to answer. Not even a message back? Was it all just because of the money? Were they really my friends, or just shadows that walked with me while the sun was shining?
He sent a text message to Chris.
Chris, it's me, Michael. I just wanted to see you. Maybe grab some food, talk. Things are a little tight right now, but I thought you'd understand. Call me back, please. I need to hear from someone. Maybe tomorrow they'll call me back. Maybe this is just one bad day. Friends don't just disappear when the money's low. Do they? No. They'll come through. They have to. Sir, please. I'm looking for work. Anything at all. I can carry bricks, mix cement, even sweep the floors if that's all you need. I don't care about the pay right now, I just need something to survive. Young man, I don't think you're cut out for this. Look at you, your hands don't carry the marks of labor. You'll slow us down, maybe even get hurt. We don't need dreamers here, we need workers. Try somewhere else. Just a little food. Just something to fill this emptiness. I never thought I'd be here, wandering, begging for work, rejected at every turn. Back home, there was always bread on the table. Now, even a crumb feels like a luxury.
As night falls, he walks around the streets and came across a small street dinner.
Ma'am, please. Forgive me for asking. I don't have money to buy a meal. But if you'll let me, I'll work. I'll clean tables, sweep the floor, wash dishes, anything, just for a plate of food. I'm not lazy, I just need a chance.
You look like you've seen better days. Fine. Take that rag, clean the empty tables, and when you're done, I'll give you something to eat. But remember, this isn't charity, it's work.
Thank you so much. You don't know what this means to me. I'll work hard, I promise. I won't let you regret it.
He begins the work. Cleaning, washing and arranging. Then he was given food to eat.
Thank you, God. Even for this. I never thought I'd be grateful for scraps, but right now this feels like a feast. From fine clothes to dirty rags, from full tables to scraps. Is this what my pride has bought me? I thought I was strong, I thought I was wise, but here I am, broken and begging. Oh, how far I've fallen. Even the servants at home eat better than this. My father's workers have bread enough to spare, while here I am, his son, sitting in the dirt like a beggar, hungry and empty. What have I done? How did I fall this far? I traded the warmth of home for the cold streets. I traded love for laughter that wasn't real. I thought I was chasing freedom, but I walked straight into chains. I can still see my father's eyes the day I left, so calm, so heavy with sorrow. He knew. He knew this would happen, and I was too blind to see it. And my mother, she held me, begged me not to forget God. But I forgot. I drowned her prayers in wine and wasted nights. I threw away everything. Everything. Even these animals are eating better than I am. Oh, God. Look at me. Once, I was proud, strong, full of plans. Now, I am nothing but a shadow of the boy who left home. I thought money made me powerful. I thought friends made me important. But both are gone, and so am I. Maybe I don't deserve to be called a son anymore. I can't walk back into that house with my head high, not after the shame I've brought. But if my father would only let me be a servant, just a servant, I'd be better off than this. At least I'd have bread to eat, and a roof over my head. At least I wouldn't be dying in the streets. God of my father, God of my mother, if you can still hear me, have mercy. Give me strength to rise again. I don't ask for honor. I don't ask for riches. I only ask for a chance to return, to kneel before my father and say, I have sinned, I am not worthy. Maybe, just maybe, he will take me back, not as a son, but as a servant.
The dawn is breaking. Michael is still sitting by the roadside, his head resting against the wall. He hasn't slept properly in days. His lips are dry, his clothes torn, and his spirit heavy. But as the first light of morning falls on him, he slowly lifts his head. For the first time in months, his lips form a prayer. His voice is shaky, but there is sincerity in his tone.
God, it's been so long since I spoke to you. I thought I could handle life on my own. I thought I was strong enough, wise enough, smart enough to make my own way. But look at me now, broken, empty, filthy, hungry. Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I left the path you set for me, I dishonored the parents you gave me, and I wasted everything you blessed me with. I see it now, and I am ashamed. I don't deserve to be called a son anymore. Not after everything I've done. I've brought disgrace on my father's name, I've broken my mother's heart, and I've thrown away my brother's trust. I am unworthy. I am nothing but a fool who traded gold for dust, who left love for loneliness. But God, if you will give me one last chance, one chance to go back home, I will take it. I don't care if I never sit at the table again. I don't care if I'm treated as nothing more than a servant. Just let me return. Let me be near my father again. Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Please, let me be as one of your servants. Yes. Yes, that's what I'll say. I will kneel before him, I won't even look into his eyes. I'll just beg him to take me back, not as a son, but as a worker. That's more than I deserve, but it will be enough. Home. The very place I ran from. The place I thought I was too wise, too grown, too strong to remain in. I left thinking I could conquer the world, and now I return with nothing. But even nothing, in my Father's house, will be better than this. Yes. I will rise and go back. Lord, walk with me. Give me strength to face my Father, courage to face my shame, and grace to find mercy in his eyes. I will go home. I will go back. Father, I don't understand why you still talk about Michael. He took his share, he walked away, and he wasted everything. You warned him, you pleaded with him, but he wouldn't listen. He made his choice, and now he must live with the consequences. Isn't that what he wanted? A life without rules, without home, without us? Why keep carrying him in your heart like this when he chose a different path altogether? My son, I understand your anger. I understand your reasoning. You've stayed, you've worked beside me, you've honored this house, and your loyalty has never wavered. And for that, I am grateful beyond words. But listen carefully, David. No matter what Michael has done, no matter how far he has strayed, he is still my child. My love for him is not built on his obedience or his success, it is built on the simple truth that he is my son. A father's heart does not forget, even when a child goes astray. But Father, it's not fair. He turned his back on us. He dishonored you and hurt Mother with his stubbornness. Meanwhile, I've been here every day, working these fields, carrying this family's name with integrity. And yet, you speak of Michael with compassion, as if his rebellion never happened. Why should his choices bring him sympathy while my faithfulness seems overlooked? Doesn't there have to be justice for the path he chose? Justice, yes, my son. But mercy also. You see, David, love is not blind to wrongs, but love hopes for redemption. When Michael left, part of my heart left with him. Each night I look down that road, wondering if he will return, not with riches or pride, but with humility and repentance. A father does not stop being a father because a child is lost. If I turned away from him, if I erased him from my heart, then what kind of father would I be? God himself does not abandon us when we fall. He waits, he calls, he forgives. Should I, a mere man, do less for my own son? I want to believe that, Father. I truly do. But every time I think of Michael, all I see is the shame he brought, the disgrace he caused. How do I put that aside? How do I carry both justice and mercy in my heart the way you do? It is not easy, my son. It takes a strength greater than our own. It takes the love of God working in us. One day, you will understand that forgiveness does not erase pain, but it heals it. Until then, walk with me, and let us keep tending this land. And as we work, let us keep watch, for the same God who can bless these fields with rain can also bring home a wandering son.
Michael takes a long walk back home as he keeps praying.
Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Please, take me as one of your servants. No, no. It must be clearer. He must hear my sincerity. I cannot go back with pride, I cannot go back pretending. I must show him I am broken, that I know the weight of what I've done. I will bow before him, I will not even dare to lift my eyes to his. Yes. Yes, that is what I must do. Father, I was foolish. I thought I knew everything, but I knew nothing. I thought wealth would give me strength, but it left me weak. I thought friends would bring joy, but they brought only emptiness. And now I see that the home I left behind, the home I despised, was the only place where true love lived. Father, I have sinned. I am not worthy to be your son. But let me at least serve in your house. Let me sleep where the servants sleep. Let me eat what the servants eat. It will be more than I deserve. Oh God, help me. I don't know if my father will even open the door for me. I don't know if he will forgive me, or if he will turn me away. But I cannot stay here in shame any longer. I would rather face his anger than die out here alone. Lord, give me courage to finish this walk. Every step feels heavy, but let this be the road to mercy, not to rejection. Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy. But if you will allow me to serve, I will never leave again.
Mr. Johnson sights him from a distance.
Wait, am I seeing what I think I see? That figure, that walk. Oh, God, could it be? After all these days, after all these prayers, is this the moment? Could this truly be my son? It is him. Michael. Our Michael. I know that face even beneath the dust. I know that walk even through his weakness. Oh, my child. My child has come home. Michael. My son. My son. You've come home. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you. I knew you would not forsake him. I knew you would not leave my prayers unanswered. Michael, my dear son. You're home at last. I never stopped praying. I never stopped believing. God has returned you to us. My son was lost, and now he is found. He was gone, but he has returned to me. Oh, God, you are faithful. Father. Oh, Father, please listen. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve your arms around me, your love after all I've done. I walked away from you. I shamed you before the whole village. I wasted every coin, every blessing, every chance. Look at me, I am filthy, broken, and unworthy. I am not your son anymore. If you will let me, just let me be your servant. I will work the fields, I will scrub the floors, I will sleep with the workers in the barn. Anything. Anything but this love I have no right to. Nonsense, my son. Do you hear me? Nonsense. You are mine, my blood, my child, my joy. You were lost, but now you are found. You were dead to me, but now you live again. Do not speak of servants, for no servant could ever replace you. Nothing you have done, nothing you have squandered, nothing you have broken can undo the truth that you are my son. And I will not let shame steal that away from you or from me. But Father, you don't understand, I brought disgrace on this family. I turned my back on your wisdom, I ignored mother's tears, I despised David's counsel. I thought I was wise, but I was a fool. I am empty, I am nothing. I cannot bear the weight of your love when I am so unworthy of it. Michael, my precious child, listen to me. Love is not earned by worthiness, it is not purchased with obedience, and it is not lost by rebellion. My love for you has never changed, not for a moment. Every day you were gone, my heart ached for you. Every night I prayed, hoping you would come home. Do not speak to me of disgrace, for the moment I saw you on this road, all I felt was joy. Shame has no place here. Only love, only forgiveness, only restoration.
Oh, my son. My child. You are home at last. Nothing else matters. Not the past, not the mistakes, not the pain. Only this moment. Only the God who has returned you to us.
Come, my son. Weep no more. For today is not a day of shame, but of celebration. You were gone, but you have returned. You were lost, but now you are found. And this house will rejoice. Where are the servants? Quickly. Bring the best robe we have, yes, the one kept for special occasions. And bring shoes for his feet, for my son has walked barefoot in shame long enough. Place a ring on his hand, for he is not a stranger or a servant, he is my son, restored to this family. Tonight, we will not mourn, we will celebrate, for my son has returned.
Servants rush off with smiles, bowing and nodding. Michael watches in awe, his eyes wide, shaking his head in disbelief. He tries to protest, his voice trembling.
Father. No, please. I cannot accept all this. I came to beg for a servant's place, not a son's honor. You don't understand the weight of what I've done. How can you clothe me in your best when I have brought you nothing but disgrace? I came with nothing, I am nothing. Please, let me serve quietly and earn back your trust, but don't exalt me in this way. Michael, hear me clearly, this is not about what you deserve, it is about who you are. You are my son. You may have squandered your wealth, but you have not squandered my love. You may have walked away from this home, but this home never walked away from you. You returned not with riches, but with repentance, and that is worth more to me than all the gold in the world. Do not insult grace by trying to earn it. Tonight, you will be honored, not for what you did, but for the fact that you have come home.
Oh, Michael, you should see the kitchen. I've brought out the finest grain, the fattest calf, the sweetest fruits. This table will be filled tonight, not just with food, but with laughter, with joy, with thanksgiving. The house will be alive again because you are home. Oh, how my heart rejoices. For months, my prayers were mixed with tears, and now they are answered with celebration.
Thank you, Lord. For you have restored what was lost. You have answered the cries of this household. Tonight, we will feast not because of what was gained, but because of what was found. My son was dead, but now he lives. He was lost, but now he is found. Let every voice in this house sing with joy.
Master David, why do you stand here? Come inside. Your brother has returned, and your father has prepared a great feast. The house is alive with joy. Everyone is waiting to see you join in the celebration.
Celebrate? You call this celebration? I call it mockery. Tell me, why should I, David, who has labored in this household day and night, without complaint, without wasting a single coin, come and clap my hands for a prodigal who spat on our father's love, squandered his inheritance, and crawled back only when his belly was empty? No. I will not rejoice at this charade. Let them dance and feast, but I will not be part of it. David, my son. Why do you linger here in the shadows when the house is filled with music? Come inside. Tonight is not a night for bitterness. It is a night for thanksgiving. Your brother was lost and is found. He was as good as dead, but now he lives. Why should you not join in the joy? Father, with all due respect, how can you expect me to rejoice? All these years I have worked for you, faithfully, diligently. I never abandoned you. I never squandered your wealth. I bore the heat of the day in the fields, the long nights guarding the flocks, the burden of responsibility when my brother was off chasing pleasure. And yet, what have I received? Not once did you give me even a young goat to celebrate with my friends. Not once did you make a feast in my honor. I have been steadfast, but I am treated as ordinary. And now this son of yours, yes, this son of yours, not my brother, returns after wasting everything, and you clothe him in robes, put a ring on his finger, kill the fattest calf, and summon the whole village to rejoice. Tell me, Father, is this justice? Is this reward for loyalty? Or is this a cruel reminder that I have labored in vain? My son. My beloved David. You have always been with me, and everything I have is already yours. Do you not see? You have lacked nothing. You have lived every day in my presence, under my blessing, within the security of this home. You have had what your brother longed for in his wandering. Do not let jealousy blind you to what you already possess. Tonight's celebration does not diminish your faithfulness. It does not make your labor worthless. It does not strip away your inheritance. This feast is not about fairness, it is about restoration. It is about grace. Your brother was lost, David, lost to sin, lost to foolishness, lost to the world. And yet God, in His mercy, has brought him back. Should we not, then, rejoice that what was broken is made whole again? Father, it is easy for you to forgive. But for me, it feels like an insult. How can I celebrate someone who threw away what I worked so hard to preserve? My son, forgiveness is never easy, but it is the heart of love. Come inside, not for him only, but for yourself. Do not let bitterness rob you of joy. The same grace that restored your brother is the grace that sustains you. David, my son. I know your heart is troubled. I can see it in your eyes, and I hear it in your words. You feel overlooked, unappreciated, and even betrayed by what you see happening tonight. But I need you to hear me. Everything I have is already yours. The lands, the fields, the herds, this home, the servants, all of it has been in your hands, even while your brother was gone. You have been my strength, my right hand, my faithful son. Never for a moment have I taken your devotion for granted. Father, I hear your words, but I cannot erase the feelings in my heart. While I labored, he wasted. While I built, he destroyed. And yet, the one who dishonored you is honored tonight. It feels unjust. It feels as though my faithfulness is invisible, while his shame is paraded as triumph. David, listen to me. Tonight is not about what was lost in wealth, it is about what was lost in soul. Your brother was dead, my son, dead to me, dead to himself, dead to God. He walked the path of destruction, and I feared I would never see his face again. But God, in His mercy, brought him back alive. This is why we rejoice, not because he wasted, but because he was restored. Not because he left, but because he returned. Should my heart not leap with gladness when what I thought was gone forever is now placed back into my arms? And should yours not, too? Father, it is hard for me to see beyond my hurt. I feel like all I ever was the responsible one, the dependable one, the son who never strayed. But tonight, it feels like being faithful counts for nothing, while rebellion brings reward. That is the wound I cannot seem to heal. My son. Faithfulness is never unnoticed in the eyes of God. And do not think it has gone unnoticed by me. I have treasured every moment of your loyalty. But, David, love does not measure in fairness, it measures in grace. If I gave your brother only what was fair, he would remain outside forever, condemned by his mistakes. But grace has brought him home. And grace, my son, is the same covering that keeps you close. Do not stand outside of joy because you are measuring fairness. Step into the house, not for him alone, but for yourself, for your heart, for your soul, for the unity of this family. Let your brother's return be healing, not division. David, come with me. Let us rejoice together. For your brother was lost, but now he is found. He was dead, but now he lives again. Do not let bitterness keep you from the joy that belongs to this family. Rejoice with us, my son.
My dear son, I know what weighs on your heart. I can feel the heaviness in your spirit, even without you speaking a word. You are torn inside, wrestling between what feels fair and what feels right. And I want you to know, your feelings are not invisible to me. You have been faithful, David. You have carried burdens without complaint. You have stayed when your brother left. And I see you, even when you feel unseen.
Mother, I don't understand. I have done everything right, at least I try to. I never abandoned Father. I never threw away what was given to me. Yet here I sit, feeling as though my loyalty is overlooked while my brother's recklessness is rewarded. I know I should be glad he's alive, but inside, I feel cheated. As though all my years of obedience meant nothing.
Oh, my son, do not let bitterness rob you of joy. Do not let resentment blind you to the treasures you already possess. Faithfulness is never wasted, it builds a foundation stronger than gold. Your father and I have always leaned on your strength, and your steadiness has kept this household standing. But, David, forgiveness is what makes us whole. Forgiveness does not erase justice, it heals wounds that justice alone cannot touch. If you hold on to bitterness, it will not punish your brother, it will poison your own heart. But if you forgive, you free yourself as much as you free him.
But Mother, it feels so unfair. Why should he be embraced after all he's done? Why should he receive honor when he brought shame to this family?
Because grace is never about what is fair, it is about what restores. Tonight's feast is not a reward for his mistakes. It is a celebration of his return. Your brother has come back, not proud, but broken. Not demanding, but humbled. And isn't that what we prayed for? That he would come home, alive, repentant, and changed? Son, this family cannot be whole without both of you standing together. Do not stand outside when God is inviting you in. Forgive, not because it is easy, but because it makes us a family again. Come in with me, David. Don't let anger harden your heart. Let love lead you tonight. For if we lose love, then we have gained nothing, even in our faithfulness.
Lord, my heart is heavy. I have carried bitterness like a shield, and it has weighed me down. I confess, I wanted justice more than mercy. I wanted recognition more than reconciliation. But as I look through this window, I see not only my brother. I see my father's joy, my mother's answered prayers, and a family made whole again. Lord, help me forgive. Help me release this bitterness before it consumes me. Teach me to love as you love. Help me rejoice, even when it is hard. He was lost. And now he is found. How can I deny the joy of that? David, don't know if you can ever forgive me. I wronged our family, I shamed our name, and I left you to bear the weight of responsibility I abandoned. I squandered what was given to me, and I caused you pain without even thinking of you. Brother, I am sorry. From the depths of my heart, I am sorry. Michael, I wanted to hold on to anger. I wanted to punish you in my heart for what you did. But tonight, the Lord has broken my pride and opened my eyes. You are my brother, and you are home. That is all that matters. Welcome home, brother.
Thank you, Lord. You have restored my sons. You have restored my family.
This is the day I prayed for. My sons, together again.
Thank you for watching today's story on Not Eaten Stories. If this drama has blessed and inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to our channel for more uplifting Christian dramas. Like this video and share it with your friends and family. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear how this story touched your life. Together, let's continue spreading hope, faith, and the love of God. Until next time, stay encouraged and remain blessed.